Welcome, Dre Parker here, your holistic coach in business, finance, and core belief restructuring. As a financial professional, I wanted to go over this quick training of lifestyle and legacy timeline. Now, depending on where you're at, you have some steps that you need to take to get you where you need to be at. So let's go over these 7 steps in the timeline. Step 1, birth. Even though you're not there anymore, this has a very important part on your lifestyle and your legacy. Birth is where you're born into a family and you adopt your family's programs on lifestyle and legacy. I'm talking about your mental construct of the world, your financial DNA, which is your money habits, your personality of your lifestyle, from how you think, communicate with others, health and nutrition, down to your relationships. The first 7 years of your life, of your environment, is really about programming you for either success or failure. And then you have step 2, which is education. This is the programming you get from society through your school system, education from your culture, your peers. This is also where you learn higher education on what do you want to be when you grow up. You've heard that a lot growing up. What do you want to be? This actually ultimately prepares you for how you're going to earn your money, what kind of money you should make or what kind of money you could make. Step 3, your working years. This is how you will earn your income. Once you get here, the program is really, really deep. I'm talking about the subconscious program. Think about it like this. A Gallup study shows that 85% of employees are not engaged at work. I don't know where you fall in that category, but those are high statistics. No wonder so many people are ready to retire yesterday when our team actually meets with them for the first time. So, step 4, you're in the workforce and you're dating and you finally meet the one or the 2 or the 3. I don't know where you're at when it comes to settling down. But at some point, you eventually settle down, you start your family, you have some kids. Now it's bigger than you because you are now responsible for more than just you. They didn't teach you this in school. You learned this from your family program and your environment. Now I pray you had good programming engineers because once you mix life's work with life's relationship with your subconscious program, it could literally wreak havoc on your happiness. In step 5, here is where you have asset accumulation. You realize here that if you don't protect your family and your loved ones with life insurance, or if you don't start retirement saving plans or saving and investing, you will have to work until you die in a career that you may be disengaged in. You might be a part of that 85%. So, you meet with your financial professional and come up with a plan or not. But here are 4 phases that you will have with your money. And the first stage will be contributions. You got to contribute if you want to have money later on. And then the accumulation phase. You got to make sure you're using the right vehicle at the right timing in your life and make sure your financial professional goes over that with you. Accumulation is very important. It could be a matter of missing out or missing the mark on hundreds of thousands of dollars. And then, of course, you have the distribution and the transfer phase. Now, step 6, those are your non-working years. This is the distribution phase. This is all about the accumulation of all the assets you acquired from your working years. You're getting older and you either plan very well and you aren't afraid of running out of money and you're not concerned with any healthcare concerns most people end up having once they get older. 70% of people need some form of long-term care needs at some point in their life if you're 65 and older. So if you didn't have a plan, you may have to continue working or you might have to just downsize your retirement plans if you didn't plan accordingly. And then you get to step 7. Now, step 7 is where the gold is at, right? This is legacy transfer. You've lived your lifestyle, you lived your legacy, and now it's time to transfer that legacy over. Now you look back at your life and you've reached the point of maybe self-actualization and you've become the person you always knew that you can actually become. You lived your best life, you loved, you laughed, and you lived to your fullest potential. and you have all of your paperwork together, your wills, your trust, and everything is in good order. Or you may look back with regrets of things you should have done to live a more vibrant life, or maybe you just wanted to have a better legacy at this point in your life, or maybe you wanted to live a better lifestyle. Either way, if you're watching this right now, it's not too late. You can make sure that your kids or your kids' kids do better when they arrive where you're at. You see, you can still be a legacy creator either way. It's very important that you understand that it's not too late. So, from 1 to 7, no matter where you are on this timeline, it's never too late to shift your mindset and break the cycle. Now, before I go, I want to ask you, what cycle are you breaking, continuing, or starting? All of my future legacy creators, if you want more training on money and legacy, all you got to do is click the all access link in the bio to get more training. You can also reach out to our team if you need help implementing any of your financial goals. Remember, no matter if you're paying attention to this timeline and you're being intentional, or if you're just winging it, you're going to have a lifestyle and you're going to leave a legacy. The question is, how do you want to live and how do you want to leave that legacy? My name is Dre Parker. I'll see you in the next training.